I see that the situation will improve with the help of families and better government policies. I want all should help to make situations better so that they don't remain on paper only. We can all join hands to make things better for the elders as they are the pillars of society. Thank you.
Hola, la pregunta es ¿qué es lo que veo? Y lo que veo es que la situación en las residencias de los adultos ancianos no ha mejorado y falta mucho. Lo que quisiera es ver que se les dé el respeto y la atención que se merecen. En todo sentido, como la nutrición, emocionalmente, psicológicamente y actividades creativas. ¿Y qué es lo que podríamos hacer? Es continuar haciendo lo que RECA ha estado haciendo por mucho tiempo y es enseñarle a la gente que los adultos contamos y que necesitamos el apoyo de todo el mundo, incluyendo el gobierno, para mejorar las cosas para los ancianos, porque no olviden que algún día ustedes también van a ser ancianos. Gracias.
I see that the recommendations from the Handicap Dignité report, which was presented to the government in 2019, have not been given enough consideration, particularly as to home care. Home care in Quebec has been neglected. Now, what do I want? Well, I want seniors who need long-term care to be able to receive it in their home as long as it is possible. And what we can do? Well, I will continue to fight for the adoption of a comprehensive, affordable, and effective home care program for seniors with the adequate allocation of human and financial resources so that many more seniors than currently in Quebec can receive home care as long as it's possible to provide it for them and as long as they need it. Thank you.
I see lightning, thunder, then rain. I see the formation of streams. I see the rivers flowing. I want nothing. Nothing flows into nothingness. Nothingness is vast. Doing is immortality. Mortality is as it is. Let it be as it is. Namaste.
I see right now that our youth population saying younger adults are not taking part of taking care of older adults in the family. So I would really suggest that if it is possible, that taking awareness about taking care of older adults should be part of our education system, especially in our high school curriculum. Taking care of older adults should be included. Thank you.
What do I see? I see staff shortages, replacements if available, lack orientation in procedures and patient needs, which results in poor care and tension, which negatively affect the population at a long-term care facility. I do not want to see cutbacks to healthcare, but increase more funding in view of an increased numbers in the aging population. The allocation of money be made according to staff needs, population numbers, and the severity of mental, physical, and cultural needs. But within clearly defined objectives, which are accounted for according to the proposals submitted to the funding body. No money without a plan. What am I willing to do? Well, I am actively planning to interact with patients, families, and staff to discover as to what they want, need, difficulty encountered, and finally listen to suggestions and recommendations from them. I will try to meet people from different community organizations who can be counted down for support and advocacy when facing politicians. I would like to approach members of parliament and the General Assembly and to ask and to demand policies which are feasible and specific to the needs of the population. I hope they will be willing not only to talk, but to act and to discover a plan of action which works and avoids the mass killings we witnessed in Quebec.
What we see. I see our future with a change, our thoughts to be heard. I see a light. Our loneliness is almost over. We feel stronger. We will overcome this pandemic. We are more together. What I want to live in a senior's home that is respectable, peaceful, clean, and livable. Service that are humanly desired for our good final days. What we can do. We will constantly watch over our government, how he proceeds to do good, constantly preparing for our lives to be better. Continue to remind our government that we are human beings who want just the right things for our final days. We want peace, respectable, and live with tranquility. Thank you.
I see that in the near future, after our 2 vaccinations, I will again be able to embrace my family, friends, and the company of friends and colleagues at RECAA. Yay. I see that the Quebec government has introduced a reform policy for long-term care, but not for long-term care at home. What do I want? I want us to join the fight against ageism and racism in our society. Gross negligence in our long-term care facilities caused the deaths of too many elders and their caregivers. I want us never again to be out of sight and out of mind. What can we do? I hope that citizens and organizations will join me in pressuring our politicians to act on their positive reform suggestions. Long-term care should be places where elders, families, and their caregivers live in person-centered, safe, caring communities. Monsieur Legault, Christian Dubé, Margaret Blais, let's talk, please. Let's see your plan d'action.
¿Qué veo? Vi que recordamos a las personas que murieron por COVID-19 y a sus familias. Muchos organismos los tuvieron presentes. Es algo tan triste que no lo podemos olvidar. Ellos tienen que seguir en nuestra memoria, están en nuestra historia. Quiero ser considerada como una persona, como una ciudadana de Quebec y de Canadá. Quiero ser consultada. Tengo opiniones que deben ser tenidas en cuenta. ¿Qué puedo hacer? Seguir siendo activa en la construcción de una sociedad inclusiva que incluya a todas las personas de todos los orígenes, de todas las edades, que tienen y tenemos que envejecer y todas tenemos que estar presentes en esta sociedad. Gracias.
I want to see the government not only make promises, but commit and act on what they say. I want the government to separate health issues from business and economic success. Without a healthy population, we cannot have the economic success. I would like a steady policy that ensures this happening. And what we can do together is to ensure that we work together from the ground up and continue that work, because we cannot rely on elected officials to make the changes that we would like to see for the better of the community, for the larger, for the whole province, for the country. Thank you.
Confusion and mistrust and too many restrictions for the older adults. What I want is to be heard. I want action instead of words. And what we can do is to implement preventative measures to avoid reoccurrence of mistreatment and monitor these measures so that changes could take place.